Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Zingy, this team just can't find a way to win. How do they change that today?
I really think it's as simple as put it all in the rear view and just focusing on the here and now. Every pitch, every at-bat, just need to lock in on what they can control. Perhaps today is the game it all comes together.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 135.
And that is out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul.
No, that's out.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one almost got him. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Michael Harris the second. In the box now, no balls and a strike. Sanchez, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
First and second, no outs. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And fouled off.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2.
So a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Marcell Ozuna, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And that is that. Braves strand one. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab, and he gets him. Nicely done. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tony Ruiz.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Bryson Stott,
No,
the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
That one just misses.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
This one in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Tony Ruiz. Check swing, no appeal. 2 out, space is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. There's the strike, 95 of that one. That one fouled off, 2-2. Slider misses outside. Kyle Schwarber on deck for the Phils. Lopez fires. Stays alive. Righty delivers. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Phillies down in order. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. Just missed. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much
Two
pop
balls,
at
no
the
strike.
dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Not even
3-0.
close there. And it's 3-0. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Here's Sean Murphy. 4 for 13 in the series entering this one. Misses
Ball.
inside. And that's ball one.
1-0.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one missing
Ball.
inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Riley on at first, nobody out.
Hee-haw.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just
Ball.
missed.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Matt Olson
No, that missed.
stands
That's
in
the ball.
here, leaves that one off the inside. No score here in the second. 2 balls, no
Ball.
strikes to count.
2-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
No, that's low. Ball.
And ball
Ball
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Profar now. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. Profar gets a piece there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Oh, 0-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. throws him with the heater at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Two aboard, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Inside.
No, that's inside.
And the count is 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Back to right. Ruiz makes the grab, and that's the third out. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris puts it away for the out. 1 away. And now here is Harper. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
In the air, right field. They got it for out number 2. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
With the purpose, there is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I work with pulling the trees.
Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No
This
ball,
guy's not
2
wasting
strikes.
any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Sanchez back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. One strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Harris
1-0.
stands in here, takes ball one low. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch is
That's
outside. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Caught him looking for the K.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one outside, and it's 2-0.
Yeehaw!
And that one
No,
missing
that's down.
low.
Ball.
Marcell Ozuna on deck for Atlanta. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. And Acuna retired. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. first.
No, he's safe.
Just missed. Runner on the move. Swinging and a miss. Throw to second and he's out.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over, and now Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. One left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Ruiz puts it away for the out. One down.
Now back, third baseman.
Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that drops in for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Oh, and 2 now. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting the game.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, and now here is Bryson Stott. First pitch misses.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one fouled off. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Tony Ruiz stands in for the Phillies. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 1 out, base is empty.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ruiz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam. Oh, man. Baby, let the bass breathe.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a foul ball. That one missed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, and you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one smoked out to left. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Allen. Flied to right his first time. Off the mark there. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2-2.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take
and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Now batting,
JT Realmuto steps in, and he's already singled in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run, stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
So digging in, Max Kepler, 0 for 1 so far. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris snags it. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1, still no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Ozzie Albies. Sanchez back to work. And it gets by him.
Rough start to the inning for the defense. On the mound, he's thinking he's got the first out on a simple ground out, but that error changes everything. Now it has the makings of an inning where the offense can apply some pressure and try to make something happen.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 2. Throw over to first. Albies dives back in. And a base hit up the middle. Albies makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Acuna now. This guy with light tower power. There's a strike at the knees. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christopher Sanchez done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Joe Ross.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is inside ball 1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Recovers in time to get the force. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Riley stands in now, looks at that one inside.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two on, one out. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. And that's is downstairs. Ball 1.
One ball, no strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away.
No, that's out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The other way, jumps, but it's off his glove. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. A strikeout and a walk. And that one is in for a strike. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the
inside
ball.
edge. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. His July and August splits there. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Headed towards the corner. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Turner at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty
0-1.
there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Stott
Outside,
in now.
that's the
Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Edge of the zone, called a strike, and the count is 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser
2 balls,
just
2
off
strikes.
the edge of the plate.
Comes the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Liner, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Tony Ruiz will hit next. Ruiz, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. Check on the runner. Stop. Back on a dive.
He's safe.
First pitch
No, that
just misses.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That one the other way. Base hit into right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Phillies.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Off the mark
that's
there.
up.
And it's 1-0.
Oh, yeah. 1-1.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 3-1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, 2 outs. Here is Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach should go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Action in the pen down there. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. Lopez gets the swing of the miss. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jurickson Profar getting ready to hit.
Let's go, Phillies.
Profar gets a piece there. That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Come on, Phillies, let's go.
And that is out of play.
Sit him down.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Strike him out.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Punch him out.
Sit him down.
And a 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Nick Allen, the next to hit. Romano in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Canada. And ball
No, that's
one.
it.
And
No,
another
that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn
2 balls,
something from
1
that
strike.
pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a
Full
little
count.
bit low. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Three and two. The
Miss.
pitch
Ball 4.
is
Take your base.
outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. One left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The next offering misses. 2-0. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And downstairs. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Real Muto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering is down low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Struck him out looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's right, Philly. That's right.
Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score holds, it's 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Yeah. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
outside with a breaking ball. That's too low.
2-2.
2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His second homer of this series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Here's the pitch to Ozuna.
No, that's
Some
down.
bullpen
Ball.
action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado appears to be getting loose. Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Splits the plate, and that's strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger,
That's the ball.
and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Banks won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. In the dirt. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Man at first, one away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on with 1 out. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Up next, Brett Brandon, first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch, and he just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that
1-1.
keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to first, but that
Foul
rolls
ball.
foul. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jerks and Profar now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for
1-0.
both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Popped up. Turner. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Bummer.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner now. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one
2-1.
missing low. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And a base hit into right center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here is Bryson Stott. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Tying run at the plate. Next offering misses down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Bomber deals. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one hit to right. Acuna makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 17.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Tony Ruiz. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And that one clips the corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The tying run at the plate on the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it. And
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 0-1. That's inside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Rojas, the runner at third. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Phillips.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
3-0.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. Real Muto throws.
One ball,
Not in
no strike.
time. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
One and one.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. One out and a runner at second. Just
Ball.
missed.
3-1.
Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted. That's back. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Strike on the inside corner. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
Tried to attack with the sweeper. Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Ozuna is out, and the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Pierce Johnson.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Harper,
That
the
missed,
leadoff
that's the
batter,
ball.
as he looks at ball one. Breaking ball
Ball.
misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Here's Johnson fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ozuna under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies.
So up next, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one not close. And that's ball one. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. That misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Last chance for the Phillies. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Just missed.
1-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Johnson is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I need what